So where practices lose patience in this journey, the drop off is not random. It happens at exactly the three stages where most clinics have no system in place. So the first, symptom and search online. So if there is no presence of Google presence for you, again it is not a gone case. But if you still have a Google presence, but it is not converting it into website visits or your clinic visits, so research and reviews is one drop off that may happen. So no reviews or incomplete GBP, the clinic will never get considered as well. The patient goes to the next clinic with more number of reviews. So that's how you buy in Amazon, or you buy on Flipkart, or you go to a restaurant, or how you order a Swiggy. Third is a website visit, which evaluates the credibility. Some people might drop off here, especially for higher worth procedures or surgeries. The fourth is the contact or booking. So if they try, so they have okay, they thought everything is good, they tried to reach out to you, nobody responded. He thinks, okay, there is no response on phone itself, so even if I go to the clinic, nobody will take care of this thing. So a 2 hour reply loses the lead. So the practice that responds in 5 minutes gets the booking. Finally is the loyalty and referral. So yeah, this is where we have to focus on. The website is more relevant for hospitals. Individual clinics is also preferable. So that will help them to find the location of your clinic or hospital, the fee, the services, because it might not be able to explain all of them on the Google Business Profile, whereas website we will be able to provide all the information. If they are not able to find this, they might bounce within 8 seconds and look for some other alternative like Practo. So, what are the common marketing mistakes made by doctors? These are the 6 most frequent patterns seen when doctors try to market their practice without a system. First thing is no measurement. They'll spend X number of amount. It could be 20,000, 30,000 on ads, or they'll give it to an agency. But no way of knowing how many bookings it has happened, how many KPI, what is all the return I am getting, which is the KPI, which is the key performance indicator. So without tracking, every rupee is a guess. Even if you are investing 1,000 rupees in digital marketing, you must be knowing what are the key performance indicators that I have to see. What is my customer acquisition cost? What is my CPL? What is my cost per lead? Even if you spend on meta ads, it will show how much you are spending to get each lead. Out of say I am getting 10 leads, how many of them are getting converted? That is your customer acquisition cost. Say for example, you have spent 1,000 rupees, you got 100 leads, so each lead cost is 10 rupees. Okay, so there are 100 people who clicked or who filled your form. So the cost per lead is 10 rupees. But that doesn't end over here. So now, out of those clicks, who actually came to your clinic or who opted for a procedure at your clinic, that is your customer. The leads are not your customers. Who have visited your clinic are only your customers. So now, how much you are making? Say for example, 10 people have visited, so each has spent 500 for your appointment. Now your this thing is 5,000 rupees. So your customer acquisition cost is, for 10 customers you have spent 1,000 rupees, your customer acquisition cost is 100 rupees, whereas your return on ad spend is 5,000. So basically you got a 5x return. Usually we have to aim for a 8x return. That is what called as a ROAS, return on ad spend. The Google Business Profile left incomplete, which is one of the common this thing. We create our name, we create our number, and we live like that. A half-filled GPP with no photos, outdated hours, and zero review responses can rank below a less experienced competitor who invested just 2 hours. It takes not more than 1 hour or 2 hours to build your Google Business Profile. Occasional Instagram posts with no strategy. Posting once a week with no content pillar. So basically, you are posting randomly. The content pillar is nothing but a strategy which we are going to teach over the next few weeks again. So that will drive the patient in an organized manner. No CTA. Basically, CTA is call to action. So what you want to tell, you want to ask him to visit your website, or you want to ask him to come to your clinic, or you want some other CTA. So these are the things you need to be very clear while posting your content. So no CTA, no targeting whom you have to target. Say, for example, you are running your clinic in a particular location in Mumbai, and then you are targeting people in Hyderabad. So your complete ad spend is gone. So you need to choose your 3 kilometer radius or 5 kilometer radius, or if you are looking for an entire city kind of a practice, if you are doing some rare surgery, then only you have to go for other cities or other countries. So you need to target right audience. You are geriatric practitioner, practice on the geriatric side of it. You're a pediatric practitioner, you practice on 30 to 40 kind of a 40 45 kind of a age group, or else you are practicing on females, you practice if you target female, this thing. So the consistency plus strategy beats volume every time. See, and then of course, as we discussed, so he has decided to come to your clinic or hospital. He called, but nobody responded. He sent a WhatsApp message, nobody responded. A patient who sends a WhatsApp message at 8 p.m. and receives a reply at next day morning at 11 o'clock, he must have booked an appointment with some other clinic or hospital by the time. So there should be automation wherever possible. If we are not available, we have to clearly tell them this is not our working hours. In our message, only an automated message. This is where our 9 o'clock our team will call you. Or if it is an appointment, you can send an automated WhatsApp appointment booking so that they will be able to click and book an appointment so that we don't lose the patient.